The since quite a while ago reputed and exceptionally expected 2019 Ford Ranger pickup has at long last arrived. Formally affirmed a year ago, the Ranger has had a convoluted way back to U.S. showrooms that has been very much reported. Customers denounced its downfall in 2011, Ford denied its arrival for a few years, and after that General Motors discharged its re-examined Chevrolet Colorado and GMC Canyon medium-sized pickups and sold more than 145,000 units consolidated in 2016, the second year of generation. It was appropriate around then that the arrival of the Ranger started to be openly examined vigorously. While the Ranger was MIA in the States, in any case, a worldwide forum was piling on huge numbers somewhere else, Europe, New Zealand, and South Africa, specifically. That is the place the residential Ranger's trip starts. A completely boxed stepping stool outline with 6 cross members constitutes the foundation of the Ranger. Ford discloses to us that in spite of the fact that the new truck's edge has all the earmarks of being a close doppelganger of the edge of the abroad Ranger, a one next to the other assessment uncovers that it has been designed particularly for stateside obligation. Altogether for the household advertise, the edge has been changed to give a tough mounting area to the front and back steel guards. An incorporated trailer hitch beneficiary is accessible as an alternative. Sitting on the edge is a for the most part steel body with an aluminum hood and rear end. Completely changed for more tightly and more steady board holes than in the worldwide rendition, it dons a revived belt and lighting components. Short shades front and back were determined to guarantee great approach and takeoff points. Monotube dampers live at all 4 corners, with a control arm front suspension and a live hub setup at the back. Ford is keeping things basic in the powertrain division, offering a 2.3-liter EcoBoost inline-4 mated to a 10-speed programmed as the sole powertrain. Including a fashioned crankshaft and associating bars and a twofold roller timing chain, the aluminum 2.3-liter has been expanded for truck obligation. While Ford hasn't yet uncovered any yield figures, it's a dependable fact that the Ranger's 2.3-liter is firmly identified with the 280 horsepower 2.3-liter in the present Explorer and a shirttail in respect to the 310 horsepower form that lives in the engine of the Mustang. In light of that, we figure it will arrive at something close to 300 drive and 350 pounds-to-foot of torque in the Ranger. The 10-speed programmed transmission utilizes basically an indistinguishable parts from that, and the F-150 however utilizes a littler case to fit the Ranger's marginally littler impression. The Ranger will be accessible in both 2- and 4-wheel drive arrangements. The last has a move-on-the-fly 2-speed exchange case to give 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low capacity. Dana track lock differentials live in the back axles of both 2- and 4-wheel drive forms. An electronically bolting back diff is discretionary, and standard on the FX4 and FX2 models. The FX2, 2-wheel drive, and FX4, 4-wheel drive, rough terrain variants get the previously mentioned e-locker as standard, and additionally different treats including off-road tires, dampers tuned for rough terrain movement, a steel front bash plate, steel slide plates, and, obviously, FX badging. In spite of the fact that tuned for more daring exercises, the FX modules have a ride tallness that remaining parts the same, as Ford designed the whole Ranger lineup to qualify as high riders. Taking a page from the Raptor playbook, the Ranger FX4 likewise accompanies a terrain management system to advance rough terrain travel. Comprising of 4 modes, normal, grass, gravel, and snow, mud and ruts, and sand, it modifies throttle reaction, transmission move focuses, and footing and solidness control. Another trail control framework offers voyage control-like accommodation for low-speed and go-dirt road romping driving by assuming control braking and increasing speed capacities to keep up a set speed. It's equipped for distributing torque and braking to every individual wheel to enable the driver to concentrate on vehicle course. Moreover, it enables the driver to set a lower travel speed by tapping the brakes until the point that the coveted speed is accomplished without deactivating the framework. Accessible in both Super Cab and Super Crew setups, the truck has a trim-level chain of command that will appear to be commonplace to any individual who takes after Ford trucks. XL is the passage point, XLT is mid-level, and Lariat is the high-luxury form. Moreover, chrome and sport appearance bundles will be accessible. The Ranger will dispatch with 8 outside shading alternatives and 8 distinctive wheel outlines in 17 and 18-inch sizes. Driven headlights and tail lamps are on the choices list, as are puddle lights, load lighting, and Ford's smart trailer tow connector that cautions drivers to scrappy trailer wiring issues. The inside highlights space for 5 underseat capacity in the back, and double LCD information screens in the instrument board. Accessible Sync 3 brings Apple CarPlay and Android Auto similarity, Ford Plus Alexa individual associate usefulness, discretionary route, and a 8.0-inch focus touchscreen. 4G LTE network with help for up to 10 gadgets is discretionary. Accessible B&O Play premium sound and AC electrical plugs are additionally on the choices list. Computerized crisis braking is standard no matter how you look at it. Path takeoff cautioning, path keeping help, a turnaround detecting framework, and blind side cautioning with trailer scope are standard on XLT and Lariat trims, and the Lariat alone gets pre-impact cautioning with person-on-foot identification and versatile journey control as standard. In spite of the fact that Ford is glad for the way that the Ranger was subjected to, and passed, an indistinguishable testing regimen from the F-150, the automakers strive to design it more toward the open-air lover than in-your-face business clients. Search for the new Ford Ranger to hit showrooms in mid-2019.